very good morning to one and all on this Saturday, the 4th of February 2023. And it is from here at Water's Edge that I would like to thank my viewers for viewing, and also all the businesses that help me make these videos. Here's a view, the light view of the Irish Sea. It's on its way out now. It is receding from the steps of Blackpool. We pay our visits this week to our usual builds, and I do hope that, as said, you enjoy it. Also, an important visit to our two bars in Talbot Road. So I must get on with it now. So here's your week's video. Bye bye, I will see you next time. A very good morning to one and all. It is Thursday now, the second day of the second month of 2023. And we're just passing the side of the big store of Iceland. I'm going to take you this morning. It's just past 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm just going to take you to see the area which will be the new offices for the work and pensions. As regular viewers will know, we have this on video a couple of videos ago, and when this whole area was flattened. Well, what's happened is now contractors have returned, and in front you will see this crater-like hole here. Well, what's happening here is that this was the car park. Now what the contractors have to do here is to go down as far as necessary and put steel in, and then hardcore, so as they can start the actual build of the pensions office. You see, all this was not attended to because cars were parked over. There's the crater-like hole there again. To continue our tour, I'm just going to turn here, and in front you will see stacks piled up of breeze blocks. Yes, they arrived a couple of days ago, and you will see that the whole of the build is protected with this security panelling here. What you're looking at now is some heavy plant machinery and lots of contractors who are now on site. You can see all the breeze blocks nicely piled up along this huge build that's going to take place for the Works and Pensions Office. Well, I'd like to thank the contractor that helped me this morning, as I always do. Thanking him again very much. So that's our first visit really to this build of the new Works and Pensions Office. Just around the corner from the big store of Iceland. Yes, this is going to be some build, and I wish all the contractors all the very best here. I'm on my way now to the seafront. I can bring you this. This was the Sea Breeze Cafe. Now today is Thursday. Now the previous 3 days, that's the Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, the retiree has completely emptied this cafe of everything. Chairs, counters, tills, wall speakers, they've all gone. The retiree has completely stripped it, as said, and is handing it back to the owners as he found it. The Sea Breeze Cafe. I have made it to Water's Edge for you. Down there is the central pier. In front at the moment is the giant lake that the Irish Sea has left behind, because that Irish Sea is on its way out. Now you can see the South Pier. So I'm in the middle of the Central Pier and the South Pier, bringing you these very much like views of the Irish Sea and the rivers that they leave behind. There's Blackpool Tower as well. On climbing a couple of steps, I can give you this sneak view of why we are here. The Blue Hotel is the Lindeen, which is pretty in blue. Next door to the right is a hotel, its sister hotel, called St Chad's. This is why I brought you here this morning. We are now at pavement level. Down the bottom there is the central pier, and turning the camera around nice and slowly, you will see in the distance the south pier. So we're in the middle again of the central pier and the south pier, and now coming into view is that St Chad's Hotel, which is all coming down. Oh yes, the owners are pulling this down completely, this huge hotel of St Chad's. I'm going to take you round the side and the back. Work has just started this week on this project. We are now round the side now of St Chad's Hotel in St Chad's Road itself. Now, the owners, once this has all been knocked down, will replace it with a state-of-the-art hotel. Yes, it looks terrific on plans. There's all the security panelling. It goes right the way down here. Yes, everything that you've seen is all coming down to be replaced, as said, with that state-of-the-art hotel. And now we're approaching the back now. It's one monster of a building here, and this channel wishes the owners all the best in the world, and also all the contractors that's going to be involved in this project. And it is quite a project. I'm now going to return us to St Chad's Road itself. You are now looking back to that St Chad's Hotel. Now, while we are here, we are now obviously in St Chad's Road itself. Now, I'm asked several times, and I enjoy helping one and all, where one can stay for a reasonable amount of money in a reasonably good hotel. Well, St Chad's Road is one of those roads. On either side of the road, you will see from this view lots and lots of hotels. There's nothing wrong with St Chad's Road, and there's nothing wrong with these hotels, and they are all reasonably priced. But in this world, what is reasonably priced? So what I would like you to do is, if you're interested in St Chad's Road, just put it onto Google, St Chad's Road, Blackpool, hotels, and they will all come up. I promise you that. So just actually Google St Chad's Road Hotel and you will see them all. So that concludes Thursday's video. Hope you've enjoyed.
We're just in time to catch this forklift driver carefully taking in these. Actually, what's in there is roof insulation. It's just turning that forklift there, and they will be safely placed over there to be taken up to the roof. Now, when that leaves, I can show you now. This area here has all been tidied up. Look, it's all nice and level. In fact, I've just been told it has been tarmacked. So that's a very interesting start to our visit today to the build of the Wilko store and the cinema complex. There goes that roof insulation safely inside now, and that will be taken right up to the roof. And I think we can see on the first level Yes, I believe there's some bricklayers there, laying the bricks there. Can you see them? Oh, this is a very, very good visit indeed from our principal viewing area of this build. And I'm just going to thank now the security man who has helped me with my visit today. And we'll press on now across the other side of the road. Now, I've just moved a few paces to my right, and I can show you now that cradle right at the top. Well, there's tradesmen on there, and they are in fact waiting for the arrival of that roof insulation that you've seen arrive a few minutes ago. So there we are, that's where it's going. Now we have moved now to our last viewing area at this build of the Wilko store and the cinema complex. And now have a look at this. Yes, we now have cladding all being placed over that insulation. Those kind of white tiles which represent the cladding. So I think we've had, hopefully you have found this a very, very interesting visit this week, our once a week visit to the build of the cinema complex and the Wilko store. We will see one and all next week. It is just past midday now on this Friday, and the weather has been good to me. And now that gives me the opportunity to pay our once a week visit to the build of the Holiday Inn. There it is right in front of you with the signage and their motive. Our next safe viewing area is here, opposite the giant store of Sainsbury's. And I can show you now these two contractors at work outside under the glass walling. There we are, they're attending to some duties at ground level under the glass walling. Now we are round the other side now of this build. You will know these views very well. There is the structure of the powerhouse, which holds all the necessary equipment to power everything for the hotel. Now on my way round here, I actually saw one of the security here, and he has told me that today this may look quiet. When I turn the camera around slowly, this may look quiet. However, that is not the case inside. I am told that there's numerous contractors inside working as carpenters, plumbers, electricians, and also a team attending to some of the flooring. They're screening it. So that's what's happening here. As we all know, outside is 95% finished. All the work now remains inside. So that is what's going on at this build of the Holiday Inn. Moving down a few paces, we now find ourselves outside of the gates of our principal viewing area here of this build of the Holiday Inn. And yes, all is quiet outside, as I've already explained to you. And also, it is Friday, so a lot of the contractors will be making their way home now for their weekend, their well-earned weekend, and they will all return nice and early Monday. A view of this tower crane, which I'm told has been very quiet this week due to the winds. They haven't been held up really because they're on schedule, but as said, due to the winds, the tower crane has not had much use at all this week. So with a look into the into the build here. There's the tram tracks in front of you. This will conclude our visit today to the build of the Holiday Inn, and we will see one and all on our next visit next week. It is Saturday afternoon now on this 4th of February, and we're along Talbot Road. There's the Premier Inn down the bottom and the promenade. Well, today, hopefully, we can have a visit to our two projects. The first one being Big Cat Sports Bar, and at the side, the SOULUTIONS Bar. So let's first of all go in to Big Cat's Sports Bar. This is a Big Cat's Sports Bar. I've just got to be careful not to video the television screens because I don't want to get copyrighted. Well, all I can say is it's a credit to one and all what has been done here. A nice seating area there. And now we move along to this very impressive bar. Oh, I'll just show you this. Sky Sports. They have Sky Sports, of course they do, because it's a sports bar. And look at all that there you can get, the football, cricket, golf, anything you can get on here with Sky Sports. And there's their remote control units there. Now the bar, a superbly fitted bar. Cocktails. Here, there's some pumps with Big Cat's motive on them. And on the wall there, all the optics. Just going to run you along the ceiling. A lovely blue light. And the walling. And the seating here as well. And now this carpet that has settled down ever so well on this flooring. With a variation on the wall there and another section of seating. A great impressive pool table. Some more walling there. And the punch ball game here, you can play on your own or with a partner, because I think, yes, there's 2 players that can play this. That's very interesting, isn't it? 2 players can play this. The usual offices. First of all, the offices. For the ladies, there's their toilet there. And to my left, a very impressive toilet for the gentlemen. Just take you in it. Look at that. Beautifully finished. Now, if you like darts, I wonder where you can play. I'm sure they must have something here because it's a sports bar. Oh, look. This looks promising. It's a separate room. And look at this. How's that for a dartboard and the actual dart room? A room solely for darts. Well, I'm sure that one and all will make use of this. Not forgetting that pool table there. Now, I've just seen the owner And what he's told me is that, I just remind you, today is the Saturday, the 4th of February. But what I've been told is he hopes to open this late next week, Friday or Saturday. He hopes to, but as you know, when you've got an actual shop or anything opening up, you never know what's going to not arrive. Something might not arrive, but at the moment, this is what I can tell you. The owner hopes to open this Friday or Saturday of this coming week. Now, hopefully, I can put a video up for them, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, just to confirm everything. But if I can, I can, but if I can't, I can't. So that's the information here, and hasn't it all turned out well? Just going to give you a full length view now. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to see if we can get into next door, this Solutions Bar. Now we are in the Solutions Bar now, which is directly next door to the sports bar. Just going to show you the progress that is being made here. There's the nice lights hanging down from the ceiling. And the bar. There's the bar. Optics at the back. And the pumps in the front. And this area here, just mind that step there, takes us to the back. As you can see, there's just a little bit left to do here. However, I can show you that this area at the back here has been carpeted. And there's the seating with the same lights as in next door. The seating and the tables there as well. Now, there is a connecting door. Now that will take you directly into the sports bar. So they are connected up, the Solutions Bar and the sports bar. Now the message is that they'd like to open this Solutions Bar in conjunction with at the same time as opening up the sports bar. They're going to try, but as said, nothing is set in stone yet. So I've just got to pop back and thank the owners and wish them well, and as said, I'm going to try to keep you right up to date with what is happening here at the Solutions Bar and the sports bar.
We are back on the promenade. This morning, Saturday the 4th of February, it is about 10 o'clock in the morning. And just turning the camera around, I can show you that the entrance to the pier is receiving a special clean. There we are, you can see this contractor here is making sure everything is sparkling clear on all the decking here. Now, I want to thank one and all who has watched this video, and I will see you all next time. I've enjoyed myself as usual all through this week making these videos. Oh look, there's a passing tram there. That's good to see. So as said, thanks to one and all, and I will see one and all next time. Bye bye now. Bye bye.